Hey guys, welcome back to ESLT for the Black Monster Cup. We're underway with a third game in the third quarterfinal of the North American Spring Playoffs. As you can see, we're going to have fights break out already in the beginning, but I'll get my cursor off of heal. I already know what that does do, but we're going to have on the left side, on the blue team, Cognitive, and over on the red team, it's going to be Team Girlfriends here. Let's go over the lots for both teams. As you can see, both of them are going to be going for invades. In the meantime, we have Grim Samurai, B-Sin, Arthalon, Fabi, and Body Drop on the side of Cognitive. And for Team Girlfriends, we have Knives, Cloud Nguyen, Big Fat LP, Aleo, and Pseudonodon. Like I said before, this is the third map, so we are currently tied at 3-3, or sorry, 1-1. See, 3-3 is the same, doesn't really matter. And we're going to find out which team will be advancing on and tripling their minimum amount of money that they can come out with in this tournament. If you guys have any or any questions about Black Monster Cup, just head over to their website at blackmonstercup.com, and you can find anything you need out there over there. It is way too late. I do not know why they're having me do this late, but it is really hard to cast at now 8:13 in the morning. Still have another best of 3 to go though, you know, because why not? And as you can see, Grim Samurai just face checking down towards that bottom bush, and see, we'll be spotted out, but it looks like they're going to go for that 4-man push on the bottom turret and steal away the blue at the same time. So probably, I want to say give the blue to Alistair, but he's just going to go back to lane. No reason to give that to him just yet. And will they go for the 4-man push, or will they not here? Grim still sticking around with B-Sin though. B-Sin will be in the jungle yet again on this Lee Sin. Really interesting to see that, because he did that last game, but obviously B-Sin is a top laner. But occasionally playing in the jungle for Lee Sin if they do need it. It's kind of funny that his name's B-Sin and he's playing Lee Sin. That makes things really fun for me. Not difficult at all, but I already messed up a couple times in the last game. I think I got it out of my system. And you can see that 4-man push is just, it's not happening right now. Not really going for that. Maybe they will if they pick up, both their buffs, but you can see Cloud did take away the blue buff from the enemy team. Only level 2 right now, but we'll be up towards the top side, or maybe just the white cap in just a second. And did they actually spot out? Yeah, I believe they did spot out where B-Sin was, so I'm not going to be able to counter that anytime soon. Oh, I'm not doing the camera. This is not me doing the camera. This is direct to camera doing it for me. Yup. There's no way I'm doing the camera as well right now. I can barely focus on what's happening in this game, let alone focus on controlling the camera at the same time, especially when they changed lanes on me last game and the first game of the day where they weren't even in the right roster, or the right order that I had to do earlier on. Yeah, so that's not happening. Anyways, this game is continuing on. 4 minutes in, the flash pulverize comes in on Leo. He does get the flash off though in time to get knocked back into his own turret. He will be fine, and that will be a unsuccessful gank coming right there. But great job by Leo to react very, very quickly. That's actually a really good combo by Body Drop. It's really hard to do that with Alistair nowadays since your ranges were changed. But he's definitely been practicing that, as you can see. I mean, this is like something that he was saving for a later stage in the tournament, but he's being forced to use it now, since obviously they're 1 game away from being knocked out. But he didn't use it in the last game, and they were still one game from being knocked out. I don't remember a joke I made, by the way. Like that's how bad it is. You're talking about like making some joke or some stupid joke, and I don't even remember what I said. That's where I'm at right now at 8 in the morning. Alright, so looks like we're going to see B-Sin waiting on the sidelines again. And will soon not chase it. Well, he will, because they'll have Cloud Nguyen come from the backside. He does get knocked up. He's very low in life. He's being forced, actually getting a teleport down from Grim. That'll be first blood actually picked up for Fabi, getting the blue up as well. Leo won't have flash escape this one. And he will be going down. Grim Samurai picks someone up here. And no teleport coming from Knives to follow him down. So a little unfortunate right there, but they pick up the 2 kills. And most likely the dragon off of that as well here. So fantastic job. Get a nice little bit of an early lead. And we saw what happened in that last game. What they do with an early lead. And people don't use the old Trundle skin. That was the best one. It's like, yeah, he's got a visual update, but come on. He doesn't have the cool sound effects and stuff. I guess that's why. Alright, well, Nidalee gonna be able to survive with the help of that heal right there. Flash Ignite wasn't enough out of Big Fella P, but very, very close indeed. And I was able to get some free farm here in the meantime, since they did obviously have him teleport down. Sorry, Grim Samurai teleport down for that gank to happen. But with those heal changes, I've seen a lot more mid laners use it here, and that Ignite, we're just getting completely used for nothing. He should give him that little bit of extra ability power. I'm not even sure if that's still around anymore now that I think about it, but Cloud just gonna go for his own jungle here. Blue buff won't be coming up soon. He did lose out on their own though, obviously in the first go. I say both junglers just gonna stick to it here, but so they're gonna be knocked away, and that pink ward will live to fight another day currently. And you can see that Cloud just waiting for his moment to strike here, and they have definitely found it here. Leo, though, gonna get taken down before they can do anything about it. A little bit late on that push right there, and they're forced to back off right after that. I'm not really sure what that was about here, but now 3-0 lead currently for Cognitive, and you can't give away a lead like this. I mean, yeah, it's a little bit late over there, funny enough, but well, the thing is, Lee Sin has jungled twice for them now, but both times on Lee Sin. So it makes me to believe that either Grim sucks at Lee Sin, or maybe that you are right. Where is it? Solaria. Yeah, there we go. No, they didn't remove the extra ability power Ignite a year ago. I know it wasn't a year ago. They might have moved it off now, but it's not a year ago. I can tell you that. I can't check. Damn. Yeah, there's no way it was a year ago. It was not that long ago. Alright, but either way, though, we are 8 minutes in. CS lead still building up in that top lane. Not as quickly as before. And bottom lane, though, Leo, even though he's been killed twice, he's still pretty much dead even in CS right now. And Fabi might be going down from this one, and it looks like he will. Leo, fantastic build over Peacemaker, even though he's knocked up, gets the kill. And does really get him back in the game here, and that's what they really need at this stage, considering they're falling so far behind. Preseason, okay, that sounds about more right. See, I knew it wasn't crazy. I knew it could have been a year ago. There's no way it felt like a year at all. All right, now Cloud gonna be using this top side here. He does have the red buff here, and well, Grim's gonna have extra speed, but he will get knocked up here. He won't have flash anymore, and Cloud still has it available. They do get the knock up from the dive, and Knives gonna pick that one up here. So now 3-2. Lead shrinking ever so slightly. And you see Big Felt P. Well, look at the knockback. And Art's falling into the turret, but won't get the kill just yet. And he's going to come in, but I drop just gonna tank that one here for himself. Looks like they will push down the first turret of the game down towards the bomb side as well. Leo's still down there, but he needs to help Pseudonaut, and even then, I'm not sure if they can really maintain this dive. And that will be a 1-for-1 trade here. So, 14.9 thousand. Well, it's 15 to 14.2. 800 gold difference. If I can just talk. And now what's happening next? Dragging up about a minute 30 here. Marathon looking back to base, probably pick up his chalice and work towards the Athene's on the ground, or just pick it up flat outright. And Grim's still working towards that Blade of the Rune King right now. And he's sitting at 1-1-55 CS here. As you see, Knives going towards that Sunfire Cape, almost done as well. I love that Nidalee skin. I love the sounds that it makes. Alright, so that dragon coming up. Looks like currently Conadov are really working for it here. And so they were the ones to pick it up last time, so they have the exact timer on it. And Grim Samurai does have his teleport to get down there if he needs to. There's a little bit of engage on Cloud, does force them back. And he is spotted up by that Nidalee trap. Nice, doesn't have teleport to get down towards that bomb side. He does have ultimate though to interrupt. And where is it going to come down? Will Grim actually teleport like he did last time for a couple of kills? Or will they do it without him? And honestly, they don't really need him there. One thing Eternal does facilitate well is that ultimate can make people so squishy so quickly for you. And when you're up against a team with an Alistair, Team Girlfriends had to be very careful of that CC potential. Oh, Grim. It's gonna force him a little bit back. I was not too scared. See a Razor, have a good one. And Beast not coming middle on the big fat LP. Does he have the kick? Yes, he does. Unfortunately, not going to connect that well. And the flash Q actually doesn't land either because it gets hit by a minion. And the spear combo of the kick, or the knockback, unfortunately just does not really work out. And Mayfeld LP going to be able to survive, going to be able to escape. Looks like Biodrop and Fabi going to clean up that pink ward as well. And one might even clean up a Leo here too. If Biodrop gets in the right spot here, he could potentially flash over that wall and knock him in. So just gonna clear out these wards and clear out these wards. And head back down towards the bottom lane to keep farming up. Oh, the flash comes in, and Leo gets the same thing happened earlier on. Biodrop just a little bit too late on the knockback, and Leo is able to flash ahead of it and stay alive here. Now Fabi looking to chase him down. We'll get slowed up here, and they're actually gonna turn this one around. Teleport gonna be coming in. Biodrop does eat up the ace in the hole, but Knives gonna be coming in with the teleport and the speed up. And Biodrop, well, it doesn't have flash, he does have heal. But can he escape? And well, he'll get the knockback onto Leo, and they will get the kill, but Biodrop should be going down here in just a few seconds. Now it's a 2-on-2 as Grim trying to chase him down, trying to get Pseudo here. Unfortunately, he's not able to catch up to him just yet here. But either way, that should be blue left picked up, or maybe with now Arthalon and Beeson coming in from middle, maybe it'll be another kill. Or maybe that kick wasn't really needed, and Arthalon does clean one up here. And now Beeson, well, you better back away, son. They do get the 2 kills for the 1. And now Dragon is up that they could still take if they want to. And they're already going for it here with the help of Grim and with Fabi. Alright, so Dragon number 2 of the game going over to Cognitive. Looking a lot stronger than they did in that first game. If you guys remember, that was a ridiculous stomp. Like, that was huge in favor of my girlfriend, or Team Girlfriends. It's over 10,000 gold lead, like 18 minutes in, like, whew. And the spears are really starting to hurt, even just without Athenes and Holy Grail, as you've seen before. He's really trying to hammer home this somewhat of a lead he's been able to build up in the middle. He does have that kill advantage, but the CS lead, the biggest one of the game currently, is still sitting top and on Knives here, as he's at 122 to 85. Good 40 CS lead between him and Grim right now, and you see that's reflected in these fights. I mean, honestly, the 40 CS lead isn't that big, considering Trundle offers more in these team fights than he does. It's just pop the ultimate on the guy that dives and burst him down because he has no armor or magic resist. That's pretty much what it comes down to. As long as he gets that ultimate off, he's contributed to this fight. Blade of the Ring King should be done soon though. About 100 gold away. Remember when Trundle was first reworked and everyone was picking up Blade of the Rune King plus Randuin's? It was so annoying, because Trundle would just destroy everyone until people finally learned how to play against him again. I remember Vayne when she was released. Oh god. If you guys thought she was strong, what the feck happened right there? As Fabi gets the kill pretty easily onto a Leo, but Vayne was ridiculously strong when she was released, way overpowered. And then the next champion that release is York, and he is so damn underpowered, overcompensating for Vayne's release. But then the old vein with Blade of the Ring King, oh man. Back in Season 3. It's like Candy Panda had like a 16 KDA on her. Back in the summer split. Alright, so Bee Sin. Well, he's not having the best of games right now on Lee Sin currently. I mean, he's been around. He has 3 assists, so he's still doing well. But he's just getting really unlucky with a lot of his Qs. They're just not landing in the right spots. No, not making me jealous at all. If you think that's a lot of Red Bull, you should see what we have in our basement here at ESL. But right now, we do see Bee Sin go in, and he's going to get caught out. He's going to get taken down by Cloud No Wind right there. A little bit of an overestimate out of him. And here comes Ultimate Ziggs, not really going to connect with anything. Just the minion wave, I believe. And the Spears still will be continuing thrown in. It's a lot of healing they have, though, with Alistair and with Nidalee at the same time. Not to mention the poke that Nidalee obviously does give you. But yeah, if you think that's a lot of Red Bull, you should see what we have downstairs. Wow. We had a 6-month supply of Red Bull delivered to us, and it was just a pallet. I'm pretty sure an elephant would die drinking all those. Alright, but we are seeing Leo, though, continue to be aggressive here with that range. Gotta be very careful of that Alistair, though, but let them have their flashes up in just a few seconds. Body Drop obviously has his up since he has a flash engage here, but you're seeing Knives off the top side of your screen. He's trying to push in, trying to pincer them a little bit here as they're able to get that kill a little bit earlier on into Bee Sin, but he's going to return back now. Leo out getting very aggressive, very ballsy. I never play that aggressive as any AD carry when there's an Alistair on the other team. And Grim and Knives still going head to head. That Sunfire Cape really paying dividends here as you see him able to win out these fights. Body Drop, though, getting caught out a little bit. He does not have flash as he did use it, looks like, for an engagement. Bee Sin gonna get caught out yet again. He's gonna get taken down, but he gets a nice kick onto Leo over the wall. The heal comes in. He will actually survive for a little bit longer here. So meantime, Knives and Grim going head to head. We do have a kill from Arthlon onto Pseudo. So even with that engagement, Bee Sin getting caught out, they still pick up the kill. But that was very, very interesting coming out of Bee Sin. A little bit too deep right there. Works out in the end, though. And Fabian out, getting very aggressive. Ooh, solo on life, but you can see Big FLP doesn't have any more mana left. And they are going to stop this little bit of a siege that was coming down onto their own turret here. And it's funny, because that's what Cognitive should be doing with a Nidalee, is sieging as much as possible. But right now they're going for the Blue of Steel. And Cloud will, he'll at least secure it for their side, but obviously not on the target that they wanted it for. And they might take a middle turret off the back of that, realizing they're going to have to go back to base, or at least go a long way around. We do see a little bit of engage on the top side. The turret does get dropped in middle, and that takes it 2-1 now. Grim, well, he's going to go down here. There's nothing else to escape. And Knives now on a killing spree, 3-0. Team Girlfriends are really starting to hammer home a comeback here, like they did in map number 2. And the kills, the turrets, and the gold leads still in favor, though, of Cognitive. Alright, well, Dragon has come up here, and we look at items real quick. I see the Negatron Cloak picked up on Grim. Along with our Blade of the Ring King, Giant's Belt picked up for Bee Sin, as well as the Spirit of the Elder Lizard. Teleport coming in from Knives. Looks like they want to stop this dragon here. Looks like they will do that, in fact, as well. Bee Sin going to try to continue to take it. He will get the Smite Seal onto it. He will get the hop away, and they won't pick up the kill. So they will pretty much waste those teleports right there. And that will be Dragon secure. Great job by Bee Sin right there. And let's see if they're going to push in anymore. Bee Sin getting still too aggressive. He cannot deal with the damage that Knives can do, but a nice safeguard over the wall and heal will keep him alive. But for how long here? As Big Flip, if he can go for the flash, he won't connect with the Q. Knives going to chase him down, but he still will safeguard yet again one more time and escape. And it's going to force them to go back here, but they will have finally Leo returning with all of his damage with that Bloodthirster. And his ultimate being up. They also have a heal. And they have a couple flashes to work with here, but against an Alistar, you're not going to dive that. Or if you are, expect to dive. I said just give it to you, but here we go. The fight breaks out. Knives trying to run from this Fabi, going straight into the backside right after Pseudonaut. He will switch over to Knives right there, though. And they won't get any kills, but again, another engage coming out. Both teams able to back away. I think the pressure is really starting to get to them here as this game is honestly very close between these two teams. And yeah, Ekakat, I think he just wants to siege as much as possible. I'm not really agreeing with the tier either. It's not like they have a hard engage to catch him out. I mean, yeah, the Seraph Embrace is nice, but ability power for sieging would be a little bit better. And yeah, Solaria, yeah, right. Knives is pretty damn strong this game. 181 CS, 3 kills. Thing is, the stronger he gets if he keeps building tanky, which as you can tell he's not right now, the easier it is to pop. The more careful he has to be when he gets into these fights, but so far their fights have been going their way. Not really losing out too heavily just yet. And they still are trying to close in on that gap difference of gold, but it's going to be a little bit tough. And again, Knives and Grim just going head to head, but you really can't expect a kill unless Grim just kind of forgets what he's doing. Like, he shouldn't really be killed by Shyvana. Obviously, we've seen Shyvana be able to solo him, but as long as he's playing it smart, like, he won't be too far out to actually get killed. Not a lot of kill potential on Shyvana's, so you really have no CC and it's running teleport with no ignite, so. But now finally we're gonna see Team Girlfriends finally go for a little push here. In terms of wave clear is completely in favor of the side of Team Girlfriends, but the poke potential is obviously completely in favor of Conative, so it's kind of funny to see that for both these teams. Yeah, the wave clear is one thing that was looked over a little bit, but a little bit of push them back. And Team Girlfriends honestly respecting them and realizing I'm not really in the driver's seat here, but he's gonna get caught out a little bit. Has the ultimate though to escape if he needs to. Said he will just walk. Colin gonna come in. Not really do anything, but it's gonna try to scare them away, try to keep them off the turret, maybe go back and heal so they can secure one more thing for themselves, a little bit of extra gold, but let's see, not able to do too much damage to it just yet. We do see Cloud kind of come in for a little bit there as he does just start to run away. And turret down, let's just a little bit of health, but one thing that sucks for Team Girlfriends is that they don't have the sustain of an Alistar and Italy. They don't have anyone that can heal like that. So any damage that they take will stick, and as you're seeing, it's starting to hurt pretty bad here. Zigzag's going to come in, just cut the wave, maybe do a little bit of damage here, but Fabi able to secure the turret with the help of honestly his body drop right there. It'll now be 3-1 here with a 3.5 thousand gold lead, dragging up in about a minute 40. And Lulef's going to be stolen away yet again. Arthlon should be able to pick this one up here. And completely making the tier by absolutely worthless with the blue control they've been able to pull off. Like the tier, it's 700 gold that, okay, so 700 gold for the tier. Probably could have had his death cap a little bit earlier on. Or he could probably have his void stuff a little bit earlier on now. I don't know, I mean, it's nice for the mana, yeah, and it's nice for the Seraph's Embrace if you do get engaged on, but you don't really need the mana with the tier, or with a Athene's and Holy Grail, and you don't really need it, especially if you're getting the blue buff every time, and you're stealing away from the other team. Oh, it's a little bit odd, but we'll see how it works out. I'm obviously not going to question him. The only way I can stand playing Italy is in ARMs. Or maybe a support. And low-ranked Elo. But now he's now going to get pushed on. Arthalon, well, little Blithering King will be used on him. He's gonna look to chase him down here. Another Spirit 2 could be enough, but we'll dodge out on that one and he'll be fine. And you're looking for potentially a rotate coming in. So Last Whisper picked up for Fabi now. He has the Bloodthirster, Last Whisper, and Phantom Dancer done. He has a lot of damage. I would have cried if my mic was been muted this entire time. I just realized I didn't even look over last time. The Dragon will be started by Beast in here, and that should be taken pretty quickly. He does have Body Drop come from the side with his Boots mobility. And that will and should be every dragon of this game so far picked up by them. Knives just doesn't care. I feel something hitting me, but I don't know what it is. Alright, well, Beeson maybe looking for a little bit of engage right there, but Cloud does get the reset. And Grim now coming in from that top side here, but where's the fight going to break out here? Arthalon does back away as he was getting snared up. He'll be just fine. The spears are going to keep flying, but they're not really connecting. I don't know whether he's just not aiming that well, or that team is just completely dodging them extremely well, but I mean, obviously we've seen one kill from him with a spear that I can remember. I don't remember seeing really any others connect too much. So if they hope to poke, I don't know if they're gonna need that here, and trying to push down another turret, maybe get that inhibitor turret down and maybe apply some pressure towards Baron, but let's see if they can get it here. They're in much more of a confined space, which I want to say benefits. Oh, Cloud, he's down. Dives in a little bit too far, gets knocked up, can't back away. But confined space benefits mostly, I would say. It's tough, but I want to say in a straight fight, it's going to be on the side of Team Girlfriends, but I'm just seeing right now, they're having a tough time surviving. They still are dodging a lot of the spears, though. Gives them one little sign of hope. Leo currently has Sonic Shift done. Doesn't have a Last Whisper, which could be something that they very well need. They're going straight for dive on Arthalon here. Nice. Gonna be able to back away, though. Or no, he won't actually. He'll get knocked away. Great job by Body Drop to keep him in there. And he still has his flashed up now. They're just gonna back off finally after picking up those 2 kills and going a little bit too deep right there. And Body Drop reaction times out of him. Fantastic. Let's take advantage of that situation. Well, Beeson comes in. I'll pick up one. Leo gonna hit the flash for the wall. We'll get hit with the Q yet again, and that will be a double kill now for Beeson. And Cloud, well, he won't be able to pick up a kill. That flash, useless. And that will be now an ace coming in. Albeit a little bit delayed on the side of Conative. I was honestly not expecting them to pick up this victory right now, but they're honestly on the path to do it. Just from what we saw earlier, you know, from Team Girlfriends really fighting back well. And from having a super fetch Shyvana, I was like, alright, well, they easily have this game, and right now, Conative are really sticking it to them. They're maybe they'll get the Baron off this. They're gonna get a turret destroyed on the bottom lane, I believe that was. The Baron is secured, and only 29 minutes in. 13-5 in kills. Almost a 10,000 gold lead as well.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
And they even... What did Arthalon do? What did I miss? Did he like flash on accident or something? I feel like he probably flashed on accident. But now I was able to laugh spam right there, realizing that Trundle really can't catch up to him, even with that Baron buff. I swear Lee Sin is like the champion I hate absolutely the most. I cannot stand that champion. Oh, 2 jumps for the Baron. Wow, okay. Alright, so at least has Last Whisper, and they have a Trundle. So Knives pretty much doesn't tank anything here. But they're looking for a fight on a Crim. And he will get slowed up here. And he should get taken down, but will he drop anyone with him? And he's going straight for Pseudo. Not the best person to go for. He will get taken down, but they still pulls 3 people away, which gives them a potential push onto this mid lane if they don't do anything about it. And Cloud going to actually get taken down by Bajop, come from the backside. Fabi picks up the kill though. And then off the knock up on Knives, he's going to get taken down as well. Double kill for Fabi. And make it LP, well, he's not really must get this one. They lose their middle inhibitor turret. They might lose out on their inhibitor, but they do have Leo there to stop it. If he gets hit with a spear though, he will be taken down. And you can see them still be very aggressive. They still want this turret, and they're going to get it here. They're going to take it 5-3 now, and Pseudo going to get dropped as well. Fabi is now godlike 9-1-3. And they also drop inhibitor at the exact same time here. And will they go for another one as Arthlon comes right back around from middle? They still have that Baron buff ticking, the extra regen, and a lot of gold to spend when they do go back. Over 10,000 gold lead now. Only 32 minutes in. Now spears are still flying. The teleports are coming in. Grim returning from death here. Well, he's going to take this one up here at the help of Bydrop. Beeson picks up another kill on the Leo. And now Cloud, well, I'm not sure if he's going to escape this one here either, as he's going to get taken out by Arthlon. It's most likely going to be game as well. The Superman's flooding in from middle. They have the middle inhibitor down. They have the bottom one down in just a few seconds. And Fabi is just too damn strong right now, as you see. Legendary 10-1-5. I thought they had the Supermans in the middle, but either way, they don't need them. They're going to push down the first Nexus turret. They're going to look to close out the game right now, and they have the opportunity to do it. They have 20+ seconds on everyone on the other team, and this will be now. Cognitive advancing on into the semifinals, coming back from a 1-0 map deficit here, and that's actually both teams now that have been able to do that. Really funny that both best of 3s now. I started with one team pick up the first win, and then it being taken to 2 more maps after that. So, as you see on the scoreboard, 10-1-6 for Fabi, 5-0-7 for Arthlon, 3-1-11 for Beeson. Great job all around. And guys, that means we're going to go to a little bit of a break, unfortunately. And when we come back, we should have one of the semifinals coming underway. I'm not sure which one it is. Let me actually refresh the site here in just a second. I'll let you guys know in chat really quickly what it is after this break. So guys, we'll see you in a few minutes. Don't go anywhere.